Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Reeling over Sheila's cheating husband, Brooke witnesses Deacon and Taylor's hot moment. According to previews on the bold and the beautiful, Brooke Logan may see Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes' passionate moment. Will Brooke be devastated by Sheila Sharp's unfaithful husband? Now that Deacon has aroused something inside of her, it's difficult for Taylor to keep some professional boundaries with him. In the upcoming episodes, Deacon and Taylor's attraction to one another will only become stronger. Taylor and Deacon's slow dance fantasy at Il Giardino was already included in the show. But if this continues, B&B might allow Taylor and Deacon to have some really hot scenes. Let's hoping Deacon and Taylor at least make out, since it would be a waste to have all this build up without actually going there. It would be even better if Taylor and Deacon had sex at some point, since it would intensify the drama. In any case, Deacon appears ready to betray Sheila with Taylor. The only questions are who will find out first and when. For a few reasons, this seems like the ideal story for Brooke to become involved with. To begin with, Brooke would like to see Taylor find happiness with someone else after stealing Ridge Forrester from her. Brooke had been cheering for that, but she will be shocked to hear that Taylor is happy with Deacon. Deacon's status as Brooke's ex could complicate matters further. Because they are both Ridge and Brooke's roadkill, Deacon feels a special connection to Taylor. Brooke might eventually see Deacon and Taylor giving in to temptation. Maybe Brooke will see Deacon kissing Taylor or even stumble across them in the nude for a passionate moment. If Taylor and Deacon beg Brooke to remain silent, that might place her in a difficult situation. Would Brooke tell Ridge anything if she didn't want to keep secrets from him? In any event, if Brooke discovers Deacon cheating on Sheila with Taylor in the upcoming episodes, she might raise the alarm. Brooke may be concerned for Taylor's safety and alert Deacon that he's playing with fire, because she understands what it's like to be Sheila's target. Stay in for updates on all the excitement, as spoilers for the bold and the beautiful suggest that Sheila may receive some scandalous news and release her wrath in the future. Luna's delusions strike once more. Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful reveal new digs for Will and Elektra that may bring them more issues than they could have ever anticipated. Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester believe it's time to move on and leave Luna Nozawa behind them now that she is incarcerated, despite the fact that she is carrying Will's child? Will and Elektra are prepared for new housing as well, since Katie Logan has moved back in with Dollar Bill Spencer. The Spencer Beach home, where Luna committed her summertime atrocities, is given to Will and Elektra by Bill. She shot Sheila Carter and Liam Spencer there, and after pursuing preschoolers she was shot herself. What memories, huh? What happened there last doesn't seem to matter to Will and Elektra. With Luna no longer in their lives, they are simply content to have their own place. After settling into their new home, the couple takes a few selfies to share on social media because, well, why not? They wish to share their happiness and love with everyone. Luna, who has access to social media while incarcerated, is included in this. She becomes terrified when she witnesses Will and Elektra establishing their new life together. Will's child is in her womb. How come he doesn't give a damn about her and the life they made? Luna was certain that becoming pregnant would grant her the life she had always desired. However, it appears that no one is interested in her. Since Luna believes she already has Will, she swears not to lose him to Elektra. It appears that she is unaware that Will is not hers to lose. Don't tell Luna that putting yourself on a young man for one night does not make him your own. She is not going to give up just yet. Luna's dream of a lovely little family cannot be ruined by that conceited little Elektra Forrester. What is Luna planning to do? We only know that it's not a good thing. Luna's desperate action, Taylor's secret, and Hope's predicament. Spoilers for the week of November 17th on the bold and the beautiful point to some unexpected developments. Fans may anticipate a new challenge for Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Taylor Hayes conceals something from everyone. Additionally, Luna Nozawa makes a desperate maneuver that might seriously endanger Elektra Forrester. Let's discuss what will happen in the soap opera as you continue to read. Let's begin with Elektra and Will Spencer. Bill Spencer gave the beach house to the two. The young couple will now move into the house. Will shared the news on social media and took a joyful photo. Will and Elektra are thrilled about their new chapter, but there are some hazards involved. Luna recently saw a prison guard's social media post. The woman is now more eager than ever to get released from prison. Everyone is in danger if the culprit breaks out of prison, even though Luna's current objective is Elektra rather than Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Could Luna's escape prove to be too much given the hints of Katie Logan's heart failing? Katie will continue to move back in with Bill, while we wait to find out what will happen. According to spoilers for this week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope and Liam Spencer are in a difficult situation. Sheila Carter Sharp is the one person Beth Spencer has stated she does not want at the wedding. Hope is probably going to consent to speak with Deacon Sharp. Deacon might have agreed not to bring Sheila, but telling her the news might be another matter. Deacon would then be able to go to the wedding with Taylor Hayes. Taylor's fantasies about Deacon will eventually lead to them sharing a bed. But will Sheila pursue Taylor, or is the conversion genuine? Carter Walton is making an effort to win Daphne Rose over. Could something jeopardize their romance even though she wants him to? Maybe it will have to do with Daphne's past rather than Carter's. Has the passion between Hope and Liam finally burned out? Their love fizzles out. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Liam Spencer's reunion appears to be lacking a significant component. And by that, we are referring to their new relationship's lack of romance and flair. Even if they have dated numerous times, shouldn't Liam at least make an effort to court Hope one more? What happened to getting busy beneath the covers and romantic date nights? In reality, many of the couples on the show at the moment don't seem to have that. What's going on? They haven't even actually shared a kiss with us. It's difficult for me to accept that this couple is rekindling their romance. It resembles romance in the midst of an epidemic. I have no problem with Lope getting back together, but this has been so boring, remarked a different show critic. The manner in which they participated without any build-up. They ought to have begun dating before getting engaged. Additionally, this statement was made. Liam renting out Deacon's restaurant could have been a build-up to this. The waiter was him. Hope might be brought to the table by Brooke, who might serve as the hostess. Just a bit more. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will obviously need to tune in every day to find out what happens next. The CBS network broadcasts B&B during the week. Look up the timings in your local listings. In the interim, please share your opinions with us in the space provided for comments below. Luna is determined to play homewrecker because of Will's new house, and Deacon and Taylor have a private moment. Katie and Bill inform Will that they are back together at the start of the episode. Additionally, Bill is adamant that he will be the kind of parent Will and Katie deserve. To begin with, have I already given you a house? Now he's giving the beach house's keys. So much for teaching the child the value of $1 or making him earn it. Will can't help but notice that he will be residing in the exact location where Luna was shot. Thank you, Pop, Liam, and Sheila. His parents are adamant that Will go past that. Katie declares, "We are going to put that dark chapter behind us." And that quickly it appears like Will has already moved on. He shouts, "This is exactly what I need right now." Hope tells Steffi at Forrester Creations that she believes Deacon will eventually leave his crazy wife, as a result of his sessions with Taylor. Hope is certain that there's another woman out there for him. Cut to a scene with Taylor. Subtle. Steffi assumes that Hope is holding her mother responsible for the Shay Khan makeover. Hope, however, reassures her that this is untrue. Perhaps she simply wishes the therapist had treated the murderess with a little less objectivity. However, Hope believes that her father has benefited greatly from therapy. Luna spends her days in prison chatting to herself and a picture of Will, wondering why he hasn't already paid her a visit. She doesn't realize that she killed 2 people, raped him, or that he despises her. Sheila keeps talking endlessly about Deacon's greatness and Taylor's part in giving it back to her at Il Giardino. As if her previous statements weren't obvious, Taylor is the reason for their reunion. The perfumer is reassured by Tony and Kristen's son that she shouldn't be anxious about performing when Zend, Carter, and Daphne arrive at the pizzeria. The music isn't the only reason people are here. Thank you, Even Taylor isn't there merely to hear Daphne sing. Zend continues. What's cooking in Deacon's kitchen is the reason she is here. Deacon and the shrink respond to this as though it's a euphemism for some reason. Is it? Soon after, Carter draws Deacon aside to express his support for Hope's engagement to Liam. After that, it's showtime for the infrequent one-performer open mic night. Taylor's companions, Carter and Zend, are seated apart by Deacon for some reason. Odd, huh? Daphne is killing it with a sultry song that reminds me of Elysian Fields. Deacon and Taylor appear to imagine of dancing in each other's arms under the stars as they quietly gaze at each other during her performance. Was that merely a fantasy of Taylor's? Given how he's grown enamored with her, I assume Deacon was as well, but perhaps not? In any case, Hope discusses Deacon's crush on Taylor in the last moments of the show by focusing exclusively on his lightness, because he has been spending a lot of time with her. Carter and Daphne exchange a kiss after Daphne suggests that there may be a chance for them. Sheila and Deacon urge Taylor to stay for the next act as she makes a fast getaway. When Elektra considers Luna's pregnancy, she is devastated. Elektra and Will's relationship has been developing ever since their meet-cute, in which they literally happened to cross paths. They took their time, and Will supported Elektra as she dealt with the shock of Remy's appearance following his stalking of her. On the evening of Will's promotion party, Elektra was finally prepared to step things up. Sadly, Elektra went home by herself since Will became too inebriated. Will was brought to Deacon's house so he could sleep it off. Lee had covertly saved Luna's, Lisa Yamada, life, despite everyone believing she had passed away. Luna slipped into Deacon's mask after stealing Elektra's from the gathering. While Will mistook her for Elektra, she sexually assaulted him. Will eventually came to the realization that he had sex with someone else, and he looked into the matter. To his amazement, he discovered Luna alive. After everything was revealed, Luna became pregnant. Will was the baby's father, according to a paternity test. Despite their struggles, Elektra and Will have remained together.